Hey everyone, welcome back to our Might and Magic VII completionist run. Yeah, it said the actual game title for a change. This episode, this might be a shorter episode. We'll see how it goes. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna explore these, I guess, islands in the Barrow Downs. Not too focused on trying to clear it just yet. We'll come back later on when we have stuff like flight to help us out. And I said I would decide what to do with the Steaming Cauldron. There's no reason not to just give it to someone straight away, and I think we should give it to Roderick. The reason being is because these kinds of cauldrons will give resistances, and he has all of his resistances kind of... he's got these penalties because of Harrick's leather, and I guess something is giving him a small body resistance bonus for that to be -5 instead of -10. So we're just gonna walk through... oh, one other thing that I was gonna do, I was gonna go to the controls. I was just gonna...
Thank you very much. Thank you very
reduce all of the volumes by a little bit, because I was listening to some of the recordings back, and while none of the game's sounds felt like too obnoxiously loud, like when I was listening back to them on my speakers rather than my earphones, like the game sounds felt like they were close to the upper limit of what I would consider acceptable before it crosses over into being too loud. And this is annoying because we can't shoot because this is blocking us. We're gonna have to wait for this ghost to come up. And yeah. And that splash you heard meant the body dropped into the water, which meant we couldn't loot it. Not that I would expect anything amazing. Oh no, we don't wanna drop down. I can hear the gogs, but we've already been here. We don't want to go down. It's not worth it just to kill a tiny amount of trivial enemies that we don't care about. We also have the entrance to Barrow 7. Now, I'm not going to be doing the Barrows in this episode. Number one, because I don't have the quest that would send me there. But more importantly, I'm not too worried about quest breaking when it's just finding an item, because like I find an item, I'll just keep it until I find the quest that needs that quest item, and for the most part, this game will not break if you find the item ahead of time. But the main reason I'm not doing it just yet, it's just because the Barrows are really... I suspect that video will end up being pretty long. And for this episode, where I'm also running around, you know, the main islands in the Barrow Downs, or land masses, whatever you want to call it. I think for this video, after I'm done with this, you know, exterior map exploration, the best way to use the rest of my time would be doing a shorter dungeon, and there is... come on. And the shorter dungeon... there is one such dungeon in this map. Alright, let's... oh my god, are you serious? Right now? Alright. Okay. As you can see, there are still some annoying ways that the environment can stop you from being able to properly fight your enemies. Are there any diamond gargoyles in this group?
but a scratch.
Let's just reposition. Stone gargoyle.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Another stone gargoyle. So that was a pretty easy group. Let's continue. And I haven't been opening any of these chests. I tell you what. This was our save, so I'll save here. Because
Ah, but a scratch.
we're taking damage from all of them. Ooh, there's a quest item. I'll leave that there for now. I'd forgotten that that was the chest for the quest item. I was mainly just doing that to show you that like our disarm trap isn't good enough to open these chests without taking a bunch of damage.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
And what I was gonna say was that I tell you what, I'll come back here once I have expert disarm, which I think should be enough to open these chests without taking trap damage. I'll loot the odd body here and there, but I will be leaving some bodies on the map just because it's a nice visual reminder that I've already been somewhere. Because if it's that didn't give me anything. I guess goglings don't give you anything. That's frustrating for all the trouble they gave us, and now we can't even loot anything useful off of them. That's a bunch of garbage. What will this pedestal give us? Mind resistance. I don't really see how that will help us in any way. Fire resistance would have been nice before we fought those gogs. Not so useful now that we've almost killed all of them except for the like 3 or 4 that were able to successfully flee in that long half-hour fight that we had. Alright. Now, I said earlier that I'm not doing the barrows because it would probably make the episode too long since we're already doing a bit of map exploration. I said we would be doing a shorter dungeon, and there is a shorter dungeon coming up. More of you jokers. These guys are not a fan. I'm not a fan of them even in Heroes 3 because they've got this annoying area of effect ranged attack, which half the time I wish they didn't have because it just means that I might accidentally damage one of my own units. Like if the enemy moves their troops next to one of my troops, suddenly I can't attack them with my gogs because they've got this dumb ranged attack which they can't target on a non-enemy, so they have to target the enemy. It'd be fine if you could target the empty space next to the enemy, which logically they should be able to do, but no, the game doesn't allow you to do that, so you have to either waste your turn or damage your own troops. And I'm sorry for going on a rant about a completely different game. I guess I just had some issues to work through and it all just kind of came out. But you know what? Sometimes you've just gotta acknowledge your feelings instead of keeping them pent up. We've explored most of the map. What we didn't do was go down in this section. I think we'll leave that for when we come back here later with more mobility. Even something like jump, almost like a poor man's flight. And this is the haunted mansion. Well, it's the mansion, and I guess when you click on it, it tells you it is the haunted mansion. And this is what one of the people we spoke to earlier was referring to, that there's a haunted place somewhere in these parts. Let's take down a few more of these dudes. And we are ready to train. That is fantastic. There's also one more thing that we'll look at just before we go into the... if there's even a way to get to it. Are we gonna have to... we're gonna have to annoyingly shimmy our way up, it seems. And... okay, hang on. Let me do this properly. Yep. And we're not going in. I just want to show you what this is, just for, you know, informational purposes, because I didn't want to leave you hanging. Right, there's a... oh, are we seriously stuck? We're slowly coming up. Alright, come on, almost there. Just, I guess, swinging from side to side is kind of helping us. There we go, there we go. And this is another Barrow. This is Barrow like 9 or 10 or something. Barrow 10. Like I said, I'm saving the Barrows for a future episode. We just do them all in one go. These Barrows are connected to each other in a really weird, but kind of interesting way. But I shouldn't speak about it ahead of time. We'll see that when we see it. For now... whoa, my god, what's going on? I forgot that there's gonna be some combat right away. So how are we gonna deal with that? Well, first, let's save our game again. Let's cast Bless, because we're gonna be doing some melee damage. Let's cast Wizard Eye, so that we get a clear sense of what enemies are in our vicinity. And let's also cast Torchlight, because it'll help us see a little bit better. Let's save the game again. I should have bought Heroism, but I didn't. Let's go into turn-based mode. You have Ghasts. Straight away.
It doesn't even hurt.
Took down. Okay, come on. We need to start taking some of these guys down. One annoying thing is every time you hit an enemy, it'll knock them back slightly, which means that if you're just auto-attacking, then the next enemy to be auto-attacked will be the one slightly behind them, so it makes it hard to focus enemies down. Alright. Let me save the game in a different slot. Save it there. What does this do? Nothing. Alright. Let's open this door. Whoa, 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 easy. Whoa, was that a one-hit knockout? Like they do in, it was. So like the high-level ghosts in Might and Magic VI, some of these enemies, it looks like they're able to do one-hit KOs. Really obnoxious, really obnoxious enemy ability. But what are you gonna do? Well, I guess what you can do is just relentlessly save scum, like I am. Alright, that Ghast did not have a good time. Are these cabinets gonna damage us?
What a scratch.
Oh dear. I have no idea.
Are...
Let's leave it behind.
but it
Let's leave it behind.
looks like
That is going to be useful.
that's a spirit magic spell that we just learned.
Oh, rats! I can't learn this.
I can't learn that.
Maybe, like, is that an expert level spell? Is that why you couldn't learn it? Well, we'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it.
It doesn't even hurt.
I loaded the wrong game.
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay, this is
We are in big trouble.
a deadly trap.
What a scratch.
Okay. I know this is not great gameplay footage. I'm just trying to see,
Come on, let's keep moving.
like, is there a way for me to avoid...
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay,
Oops.
at least this time nobody's dead, although your leather armor is broken. You know what, let's not worry too much about trying to loot this right now. We'll come back here once we've killed everyone, and then we'll rest. And then we'll open it and we'll just tank the damage from it. For now, let's continue. Let's actually heal you a little bit. In fact, I should have probably healed you while I was trying to do that chest. But it's fine. Alright. I guess these guys are giving us a bit of gold. And here's an ominous looking painting on the wall. Yeah, you know what, I'll leave the chests alone for now, and I'll, between episodes, figure out what the important chest is. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Maybe this wasn't gonna be as short as I was expecting. Alright. Once again, take a look at this ominous painting. Let's save this time. And let's be a bit more intelligent with how we fight. Try and take them down at range as much as we can. These are advantages. Okay. Aha! This is a portrait on the wall that we can take. An angel statue painting. As you can see, it is a quest item for a quest that we haven't gotten yet, and probably won't for a while. So we're just gonna be holding on to this for a while. That's okay. Okay. All kinds of chests and, well, cabinets, containers that we can't really open because we're not skilled enough. How do I get back? This way, right? And then I go up. And this should let me go. Whoa! What is going on? These guys are terrifying. I don't remember. Like, it's been a while since I've played this game. Maybe I was just less easily phased. I don't know what it was about that enemy type, because I guess these ghosts and those ghouls, those ghasts are also pretty ghastly looking. Something about those whites just made them way more terrifying for some reason. And clearly there is more to this map, but no way to scroll that we don't need. Seemingly no way to progress beyond. And at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around a little bit to see if maybe I find a switch. Not seeing any obvious one. Just take one more lap around the room. Let's look at the center of the room, nothing. And it's walkthrough time. I'm just gonna open up the old walkthrough. Just casually take a look at what we need to do. I don't mind looking this up because I'd rather be a little bit efficient. And let's see. The bookcase on the west wall will have something sticking out. And this is the west wall. Oh, okay, it's hard to see, but very hard to see. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing? And we have torchlight, but it's still not enough to penetrate this darkness. Save the game again. And there's another... Whoa, 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 you guys. Guys, you need to calm down. I think he's afraid. Yeah, I don't mind too much about this status effect because resting will get rid of that. I'm gonna save again though because I don't trust this place. What happened to you? I saw something. Did you get magically aged?
Serious.
Moving on a bigger note.
Okay. It's not a great place to be fighting because we would rather be fighting at range.
What a scratch.
Come on. Oh.
It doesn't even hurt.
Okay, now we're
What a scratch.
some sort of damage. I knew I was getting a bit too greedy. All right, let's try this again. This time, maybe I don't even know how I would draw them out because this is not a great place to be fighting. Maybe there's a way for us to draw out like one or two of them at a time. Our spells are gone. Maybe maybe that's what that weird status effect was. But no, our wizard eye and our torchlight is still here, so that's clearly not it. Let's just be that they expired. And, okay, let's. Okay, think we're doing better this time. Not just sitting there tanking hits from a bunch of tough melee enemies. Although they are bearing down upon us. Although we've taken them down with much less trouble than last time. Although there are more of them. Okay, this clearly could have gone better. I just need to get them into a spot where we can take some shots at them or some free hits. It's easier said than done. Alright, Barrow White. I guess those are the tough enemies. Let me find... I guess that's the key to reset our sight. Oh, they're still not outside, so we're gonna have to lean down again. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky situation we're in, but shouldn't be this hard. Okay, done damage to somebody. A good amount of damage, so let's just save. The damage will be retained even if we load our game, as long as we don't rest or do an area transition. Ooh, I think these Barrow wights are tough enemies. So we're gonna take them seriously and oh no! What an awful time for Wizard Eye to run out. Alright, let's just run away. Let's run away and cast Torchlight again. Wizard Eye again. And Bless is about to run out, so let's cast Bless again. Fate? I don't think we need to cast that. I think Bless should be enough. Alright. Let's try and take these guys down as much as we can. As safely as we can. Alright. Alright. Another few solid hits that we landed against them. Alright. Now I think we're in better shape. Because now we've got these long areas. And we can encourage them to come after us down these long, straight passages. And it looks like we might have cleared the area. Alright. Wasn't too bad, all things considered. Was that a secret door that we opened? Possibly. Either way, I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I want to see one thing. I wanna go back up. I want to see what this thing does.
But I need it fixed.
Okay, that... It says it's a door, but it's clearly a lever. But flipping it seems to just cause something to shoot out and nothing else to happen. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this video to a close. I'm pretty sure we've cleared this area. If there's some secret spot that I missed, I'll address it at the start of the next video. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna call this video to a close. And when we come back next time, what I'll do is well, first of all, I'll rest. Second of all, I'll open up some of these chests. Just fishing around a little bit to see if we find anything nice. But unless I'm missing some quest item, or if some walkthrough tells me that there's some high-level chest, I'll probably just leave most of them and maybe, again, come back when we have a expert disarm trap. So that's going to be the plan. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you'll join me in the next one, which is when we'll probably do the Barrows. I'll think about that. I might leave the Barrows for later, but we can decide that at the start of the next episode. So for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, take care.